Try and do a little demo video on how to skin a thorn-back ray, or skate, or roker, whatever you want to call them. We've kept the males, we've let the females go, we always do. The males generally you'll find have got less thorns on them, which is a real big bonus. You'll see this is clean underneath. You don't need to keep everything, be selective. On the top of the males there's always a little row of thorns on the edge of the wings, which I think they use to grip the females when they're mated. First of all, I normally tend to do the underside first. You start off by turning it upside down, and if you look, there's two horseshoes on the around the edge of the wings, which I follow them around with a knife. I've already bled these, you can see, when we've dispatched it earlier on. So follow them around with your knife. You get a nice blunt knife like I've got, that's ideal for it, or maybe not. That's the job though. Right, so I've followed them round. That gives you the outline of the wings. You'll notice I haven't bothered gutting this, as I'm doing it on the boat. There was no need to. Next thing, score just through the skin on each wing. First of all across, and then down the length of the wing. So I'll do that both of those sides. Then I'm going to get some. You really want some skinning pliers. They're very handy, invaluable for this job. And then just pull the skin off. If you notice this back edge, if you work your way from the back of the fish towards the front, it comes off pretty easily. This front half, if I grab that and pull it, will come off to the edge of the wing and then stop. Don't worry about that, because when we turn the fish over and do the top side, that will come off with that. So again, the back edge has come off nice and easy. Front half comes off to the edge of the wing. So now I've done that, turn it over, and again, just make sure we've got this scored or cut through right around the edge of the wings, and score through the skin. Not too deep. If you go too deep, you'll end up pulling a lot of flesh off with it. Through there. Right. So you'll notice now I'm going to start off on the front, pull from the front edge, and you'll see that with it comes the underside as well. So that bit that we had earlier on the underside of the fish has come off with it. That bit that wouldn't come off before. Makes life much easier than tugging away trying to get it off and struggling. Makes life easier. Right, often where the thorns are is where it's harder. You'll notice here it's not done too bad, but where that little row of thorns I said about earlier is, I'll just cut ahead of that and pull it off, and that comes off easy then. Again, we'll pull this front half of the wing off, the back half. You'll see a bit clearer on there that where these thorns are. I'll just run the knife in ahead of that, get hold of it with the pliers, got them nice bits of skin off. Lovely. Once you've pulled all the skin off, and only once you've pulled all the skin off, you can cut the wings off. Just ignore that bit, it's when you hit the nerves. It throws some people. Right, and the same with this wing. That's both the wings done. And I always have the cheeks off of them. It's the best part. You'll notice on the males, we were just discussing it, the lads, the cheeks are always bigger on the males. When we used to keep the females, there wasn't so much meat in the wings, in the cheeks on them. I just make sure the skin's out the way first, and then cut through. There's a big lump of cartilage in the middle. If you cut around the edge of that, you'll find plenty of meat on there. And if you have a few fish, or just keep them in a little separate bag in the freezer, you'll find a nice bit of, you'll have a feed off of them too. Right, that's all dealt with now, so that can go over the side, go back into the food chain, and there's about what you get off an average size male roker.